So, it is a new year. 2015 is here. And with that comes resolutions. Now, I'm all for people changing their lives or wanting to improve something or wanting to do something, that's fine. But for me, I'm crap at resolutions. I don't think I've kept one. That's really bad, isn't it? So this year I thought I was going to change a couple of things. Instead of setting resolutions and calling them resolutions, I'm going to set a goal list. Now this goal list is not something where I'm going to be like, I'm going to do this now, I'm going to do this, I'm going to spread it out over the year and give myself a fighting chance of actually keeping these goals or resolutions, whatever you want to call them. So, number one, I want to graduate. This is my final year, it's my third year. Up to now I've done quite well. So this year is graduation year and I really want to push myself to get a good grade to graduate. I am freaking out. Like, up until this point, I've been in college education since I was 5 years old. I'm now 22, nearly 23. And at the end of university, I know what I want to do, but nothing's set. And it's something that every graduate goes through. Every person who's left high school and gone into college, or left college and gone into a job. Literally everyone is going through this. And I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. So I really want to push myself with graduating so I can get to the end of it, I can be really proud of myself and come out of it with a new lease of life and a new chapter of my life where I can go, I graduated. I have a degree, I can do anything. That's the plan anyway. Now, I'm not saying you need a degree to be able to succeed at life, that's not what I'm saying, but for me, when I was growing up in primary school, high school, I was always told that I was thick, that I would never amount to anything. And to be here at university in my third year with a good grade is something that I never thought would happen, ever. Like, in high school, my headmaster told me that if I didn't do better in English, I was going to fail at life. That if I didn't get that C or B in maths, that I was going to fail at life. And that's what I grew up believing, that I wasn't going to go anywhere. And it was through my family and friends that pushed me and believed in me that I'm here now. So I really want to graduate, not just to give me that lease of life in the next chapter, but also to make them proud and show them, this is because of you. I'm here because you believed in me and because you gave me the strength to fight for this. So that's number one. Number two, I love reading, and this year I have set myself a bit of a task because I would like to read 20 books this year. Now, I have a couple of books on my list. I'll read them to you now. I have Billy and Me by Joanna Fletcher. I have The Scorch Trials and The Death Cure from the Maze Runner series, which I've already read but I want to reread. The Uglies, 1 Million Lovely Letters, which I've also read but I want to read again. Girl Online by Zoe Sugg, and the 5 Seconds of Summer book, which I was bought for Christmas. So I would really like to be able to read 20 books this year because I love reading. Books are a gateway to anything. The possibilities are endless. So those are the books I have at the minute. I have 7 books, so I need to find 13 other books to read. So if any of you guys have any suggestions, please tell me and I will check them out and maybe put them on the list. In the spirit of mammoth tasks. I've said it too much now, it sounds weird. In the spirit of mammoth tasks, I have set myself 2. So I want to read 20 books, and then in at number 3 is this. This is my list of K-dramas. There's a lot. So these are the K-dramas that I would like to watch, that people have recommended, that I've seen online and thought were pretty cool. And I've started to watch some of them, but there's a lot and I've only just started. So it kind of looks like a needle in a haystack at the minute. There's a lot there. But I'm not going to tell myself that I'm going to watch them all, because I know that if I do that, it's not going to happen. So, as you can see, I've already started. The orange lines are the ones that I've watched. And I want to watch as many as I can. I want to watch as many of those dramas as I can because I love K-dramas. I got into them this year. I've been a fan of K-pop for a while, but last year, oh my god, it's 2015. I got into watching K-dramas last year and I really love them. So I want to be able to watch maybe over half of the ones on my list. So hopefully in future videos you will see a change in that list. If not, comment, tell me to bump my ideas up. Next is a bit of a mammoth task, I guess, another one, number 4, is I would like to learn a new language. I would really like to learn a new language because I want to go travelling at the end of uni. I want to work, but I want to travel. And one of the places I want to go to is South Korea. I'd love to go to Thailand, China, I'd love to go around America, Australia. I'd love to go to Dubai. So I really want to learn a new language, and seeing as I'm interested in K-dramas, K-pop, and I really want to go to Korea, I'm going to try and learn Korean. Now, when I say I'm going to learn Korean, I do not mean that in the space of a year I'm going to be able to speak it fluently. No. I have so much going on, but I would love to start learning it. I would love to be able to go, I'm going to Korea and I can speak their language, or some of it even, just to get me by. So that is one of my resolutions, to start learning Korean. So if any of you have any sites, DVDs, CDs, even lessons, I live in Canterbury, so in the UK, so if anybody has any suggestions on where to learn languages, comment, tell me, because I'd love to know, because that is number 4 on my list. And last on my list, but no means least, is a bit of a personal one. I am a very negative person when it comes to myself. I put myself down a lot, I stress out a lot, and I want to start to change that. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going to become a completely different person or I'm going to do something drastic, because it's not going to work. But for me, I want to be more positive within myself and more appreciative of what I do, I guess, if that's the word. Since coming to uni, I have found a group of friends that are always making me believe in myself, that are always saying nice things, telling me that I'm doing so well, and having that there makes me realise that as human beings we are so negative on ourselves, because it's easier to look for the negatives than look for the positives and then have something bad happen. So, in the spirit, I am going to try and start believing in myself, and my mum for Christmas bought me something that I think might help. She bought me this. You can see it. It's from theboxofgifts.com and they're in Leeds in the UK, if anybody wants to know. And it's called a talking crap box. Pay up instant fines for talking crap. Now, the ones that they suggest on the tin, if you can see there, are 20p for little white lies, which I don't lie, so it's not going to happen. Extravagant exaggerations and outrageous bullshit not even a mother would believe. Now, my friend Alex, who I live with at university, said the other day that I was starting to put myself down and I was stressing for no reason, so I needed to put money in the box. And that got me thinking that I don't tell lies, I do exaggerate sometimes because I'm very dramatic and I stress out about a lot of things and make them bigger than they seem. I make a mountain out of a molehill, basically. So, in honour of that, instead of the little white lies and stuff like that, every time I put myself down or I stress out and then realise there wasn't really any need for that, like I'm just stressing out because I'm putting myself down, I am going to put money in here. And that's it. Those are my New Year's resolutions. goals. They're my goals. I hope you all have had an amazing Christmas and you have had a brilliant 2015 so far. And I hope that whatever resolutions or goals or anything you've set yourself goes well, because you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to, but don't feel like you have to do it straight away. And I really hope that all of you realise how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, and that you can do anything you put your mind to. And with that, this is this week's video. I kind of sat there and talked to you, I'm so sorry. But I hope you have a brilliant week. I will see you next Sunday. Like, comment, subscribe and share, and I will see you then. Bye guys.